is the thing that data folks are really good at. They're good at looking at the bigger picture. They understand the long-term implications of what's going on, at least on the data side of things. Developers, particularly the Agilists, not quite aligned with that. Got to get stuff done. Right? It's all about the team, not about the organization. It needs to be about the organization as well as the team. So how do we do that? Well, a very good pattern is for the architecture owners to work closely with the enterprise architects. In smaller organizations, they will be enterprise architects. In large organizations, it's more of a, I spend a couple hours a week in architecture meetings, perhaps, or the case may be, right? But the idea here is, the enterprise architects or business architects, whatever you want to call them, have a vision for here's the direction the organization is going in. My team needs to understand that vision because we're implementing to it. We're also down in the weeds dealing with reality, and we got to get that feedback back to the enterprise architects who might be very good at the big picture, not so good at the little picture, because everything works on a PowerPoint slide, right? It's not until you try to get box A talking to box B, then, oh, reality, right? So that reality's got to get brought back up into the enterprise architecture team. So one of the process blades, one of the hexes, I didn't talk about this, right, is enterprise architecture. So how do the enterprise architects do their thing? How do they get their message out to the teams and out to the stakeholders? What's interesting, years ago, I ran a study where we looked at enterprise architecture, and we looked at successful enterprise architecture programs and failed enterprise architecture programs. Same set of questions across the board. And what was really interesting was there was a significant correlation between working in an agile manner and like very collaborative, iterative, and incremental manner and successful enterprise architecture. And there was a phenomenally deep correlation with working in a traditional manner and failed enterprise architecture. So lots of great, big, detailed models that nobody cared about.